morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever time of day it is you decide to watch this vlog. Welcome to today's vlog. As you can see, today we're visiting a Shopko located in Utah. As you probably just saw on the sign next to the name of the store, this particular store is closing. And as you can tell from prior videos, I enjoy visiting places like this just to help document what it was and what it was like to be at that particular store during the time it was closing. Usually the only time or the only reason why I go out and film vlogs like this is because I do it for nostalgic sake, basically. Is probably the best way I can put it. And I say that because, I really never had any purpose to go to Shopko or shop there because there was never really anything for me to go check out other than except for when we would go to the Provo Movies 8 located in Provo. We would go to the Shopko that used to go there, or we would buy our snacks before going to watch a movie. That would be the only time I ever went to go and go to a Shopko. But another reason why I enjoy doing videos like this is because there might be someone else out there who enjoyed going to this particular store especially. And with Shopko closing, you got the one here in Orem, Utah, and the one in Spanish Fork, which are the only two I believe to be in Utah County to be closing. So, and that's why I wanted to hurry up and get to one of those two stores to get some footage. And hopefully someone will enjoy seeing this, someone who might have worked there, had good memories of working there, or heck, even those families who went to go shop at a particular Shopko. I hope they enjoy seeing this footage as well. Now I got that close up of that price right there because I wanted to show everybody what some of the final prices for some of these not final prices, but some of the prices of these racks would go for. And later on in the video, I show what 40% off the certain price would be. I get a close up of that paper, so look for that. And I just heard that Payless Shoe Source, from which you just saw the sign, recently just announced they are closing all of their stores in all of the United States, all over the place. This is the sign I was talking about earlier. But Payless Shoe Source will be closing all of their locations, so it's kind of cool. I like how I actually got footage of the actual sign up on the wall. Thought that was pretty awesome. Now, for some odd reason, I always find it interesting seeing these old markings, like where these shelving units used to be. I don't know why. But I just always find it pretty interesting seeing stuff like that. And also seeing some of this Disney gear that they have here. And it's pretty gosh dang expensive. And you'll see here in just a second. Now, as I was filming this video, I wasn't surprised to see like the underwear and the socks all over the floor like they are now. Right around the corner from this little part, there was a guy working, so that's why I decided to go around to go film this little area, because otherwise I would have completely walked past it. But it was nice to see that this little section was actually all cleaned up, no clothes on the ground, a little slightly unorganized, but just to the point to where you don't really realize that it is unorganized in a sense. But yeah, they went around, and this is what we can find here. Now I found this, and I just found this to be, I was confused, to say the least, about what this hat was. And of course we got some Christmas time displays. Now when I was a kid, and I always went to the toy section, I always looked for these like Transformers toys, like these ones, or I was looking for like Hot Wheels cars. These are the toys that I enjoyed collecting the most. Those and the original like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles toys that were the hit of the 80s basically. And those were the toys I enjoyed collecting, and I actually wish I still had some of those toys, because if I had some of those toys today, they'd be worth a lot more money than they were back in the day. You know what I mean? Now at this point of the video, I just decided to just kind of hold my camera right in front of my chest and just start walking and just kind of film what I see. So that's what this is, and I'm sorry for the shakiness of the camera in the video, but I just thought it was pretty important to be able to film something like that from that perspective. And I hope I like this little red grill. This is a grill that I think I really enjoyed seeing, because even though I like to have like huge grills, I just thought it would be fun to have a grill just like this one I just opened up right now, just because of its like portability and had wheels and stuff like that. And I'm a huge fan of like portable things. I had to say this. I don't really ever picture myself going to Shopko to pick up picture frames or look for wall decor like these clocks on the other side. When I was a kid, I would always say that when I buy a house, I always want to have a guy's room with like a little pool table or like an arcade machine or a pinball machine or something. And all this right here is exactly what I would have wanted. A ping pong table, whatever. I still want a guy's room that would be a lot like that. Now I always find it interesting finding like little gun related things, like whether it be a BB gun or a rifle or anything that are on display in stores like this. No, and I don't have a problem with that at all. But it's just the way things are nowadays. People just take it way too seriously, personally, and stuff like that. So it's kind of nice to see something like that in a store. You know what I mean? And then here's like the camping, the fishing section and stuff like that, which is a section that I also personally enjoy, because I do enjoy fishing and I enjoy camping, but I'm not very good at either of them. Now when I'm filming this little area, I looked down this little aisle because I could have sworn that there was like an employee like following me around, just keeping an eye on what I was doing. But find out later on that was not the truth. But so I went ahead and continued on filming and stuff like that, and I kind of find it interesting. Well, when I made this video was shortly before Valentine's Day. I think it was a couple weeks before Valentine's Day. I'll put the date on the video here when I'm editing, but I just find it interesting that the shelves are already pretty much empty from all the soda and all the candy. A lot of the candy was gone. I'd say at least half of it was gone. And I'm a big fan of beef jerky. Right here, these Ritter Sports, I love these. German chocolate, I love it. My favorite stuff ever. I've always wanted to go and take one of these drones and go to the Cottonwood Mall in Cottonwood Heights, Utah, and just film that property, because they demolished about 95% of that mall, and then they left Macy's standing alone. And up until this last year, it was open. I believe it closed sometime beginning of 2018 or so, but I'm not 100% sure about that date. Alright, so I do have to say that my favorite section of any retail establishment like Shopko is the electronics department. I always love going there, looking to see what kind of movies they have there, what kind of video games they have there, the newest electronic stuff there. I've always enjoyed going to that area. And I just found it interesting that they had that one aisle just completely devoid of any video game or any like movie out there. I was surprised to see the racks empty. The same thing with this whole Xbox area. Not seeing a whole lot of games there, and also seeing still Xbox 360 games for sale outside of the GameStop store. Now, coming up here, you see this like a PlayStation Classic system that is available. It's like I don't know, it's like the original PlayStation with like 20 games installed into it. And I actually never owned the PlayStation, which it's no big deal to me. But we had a neighbor that had a PlayStation. He went across the street and played video games over there all the time on his PlayStation. And some of those games we used to play as a kid were actually on that PlayStation 1 Classic. And I would consider getting it just for like nostalgic reasons. I thought it was fun. I would like to thank everybody who found this video and decided to watch it today. Thank you very much for your support. Now, if you could be so kindly as to show you more support by hitting that subscribe button and hitting that notification bell at the bottom. Thank you so much for coming by, and hope to see you guys in the future.